a little bit late. Sunday night. Where can I put this? That's a good question. Anyways, somewhere where I get my hand out of the camera. That would be a really good thing, don't you think? I think so. So, I believe I have better connection. I'm in my basement. And Jack just hooked up the basement, whatever it is, router, something or other, to connect to the basement internet. Because I was connected to the upstairs, which is 2 floors up, and I wasn't getting good reception. Not at all. So, now it appears that I may have good connection because I'm not getting a bad connection notice. Yes, that's true. So, here it is, Sunday night. What time? 10:30 almost. Yes. I'm tardy to the party, which, whatever. Yeah. I just decided to come on for a little bit because I have been so busy, crazy busy. I have my new office kind of sort of set up in the basement. My eBay work area set up in the basement. I have cleaned up most of my upstairs, which is very exciting. My dining room is cleaned, emptied, all the stuff is gone. It's down here. Donated a ton of stuff, and got rid of a ton of stuff. Still have a ton of stuff to get rid of, but that's okay. The living room is half empty. It will be done by Christmas. I'm so excited. Christmas Eve. It will be done by Christmas Eve. I gotta put my phone somewhere so I don't have to hold on to it the whole time. Somewhere I have my handy dandy. I'm gonna put you down right here for now and then just look down at you. No, I'm not looking down at you. I'll shrink myself a little. Anyways, so I'm live right now, Jack, just so you know.
So I shouldn't come down in my underwear?
No one can see you as long as you don't come around here. And thank you, by the way. I really wanted to, I didn't tell you that the reason why I wanted to do that was not to hook up to the laptop, because the laptop works fine. It was to hook up to my phone, to the basement internet, which it is. And it's working very well. I'm now live. So I guess I don't need to change anything on the laptop then. Is that correct?
The laptop was fine with
Sorry, yes, it was perfectly fine.
But
Oh well, I don't know. It reconnected, but it's fine now.
Did you tell it to forget about 3 Indians on Mr. Beach?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
On my phone?
It might be trying to go back and forth between different.
Reconnecting. Oh, I may have to go off and do something about this.
This is one of those cats where you have to rename it if you.
Sorry if I lost you, but I'm here. I never went anywhere.
If you keep having problems, go off 5G too.
Go off 5G too. Okay. Yeah. Also. Okay. The laptop's hooked up to 2G. But whatever, doesn't matter. I just have to move these boxes back.
I have no experience.
Do you want your phone?
Oh yeah, that's what I came down for partly. I had to bring you that TP.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Can you take this for me while you're going?
Oh, if I have to.
Yeah, thank you.
So now you have a fully functioning. Yeah.
I just have to move these boxes back to where they were because he had to access the internet stuff back there. Those are donation boxes. I have donation stuff all over there. And I have donation stuff upstairs. I have made about probably 8 carloads of donation stuff. Literally 8 carloads, I'm not kidding. And I probably will do more. I've gotten most of the donation stuff. I've looked kind of at every box that I have. I haven't totally been through every box, but I've actually looked at every box to say, oh yeah, no, this is not, So I can definitely do that, and I might have more stuff. But the progress I've made is huge.
Of 0.
Oh, I have to get some soda for my husband. Just
unless I can get it.
No, I can get it. It's right here. Just a minute. I will be back. I'm not done anyway. Just one or two.
Yeah, give me 2. That way I'll make the trips less frequent.
Okay. Here's some soda.
Not that I'm down here 30 times a day anyhow.
Some Cola for Jack.
I'm a drug addict.
He likes his Coke. Soda. Coke Zero. Yeah. I do like my Diet Coke once a week or so. That's about all. I'm not a big soda drinker other than that. I hadn't drank soda for like years, since before my weight loss surgery. And then, well, then came Ruth. She got me back on the soda. No, just kidding. I've been wanting soda, but I haven't had it. I only have it like I said, once a week, if that. And just a cup of soda from McDonald's, because when we go to the bins, her and I together hang out on Thursdays, we go to McDonald's and get our soda. So that's my once a week soda. So anyways, yeah, these boxes have to go over there. It's going to take some muscle to do that, and I don't have much muscle right now. No. So anyways, so yeah, I've gotten so much done. So much. I've made a lot of progress. And I was bound and determined I was going to get the upstairs done before Christmas. I won't have a Christmas tree. I don't care. It's not a problem for me. But I will have a uncluttered house by Christmas. And I'm very excited about that. It was a big problem. And it's not going to be a problem anymore. So I have my workspace down here. It's in progress. Like I said, these boxes they just got moved so Jack could get to the stuff back there. They're going to go tomorrow. We're going to get them out the bulkhead, and they're going to go to the, we've been donating to Savers because I get a 30% off coupon. Not that I do use them once in a while, but if I shop there, I shop on Tuesday, which is 30% off Senior Citizen Day. And yes, I am a senior citizen. Well, according to, let's see, over 50 is AARP. And over 55 is, some places. Savers happens to be. Tuesdays, over 55, 30% off. So when I do shop, it's usually on Tuesday. And if not, I have a coupon all the time. So, anyways, it's like cold down here a little bit. Not too bad. So I have been just busting my butt. Like I said, I got the dining room empty. The living room is more than half empty. Jack and I did a whole bunch more tonight. We went to Ruth's house today because it's Khaleesi's 2nd birthday. So we went to her birthday party, and that was loads of fun. And then after, when I got back, I worked some more in the living room. Hi, Michelle. So I was able to get Jack helped me get some more stuff down here. He's helped me like push it all and like stack it up all on that side of the basement. And then I'm going to just go through it one box at a time, pull it down. After the first of the year, I'm going to have a lot of de-stash stuff. Probably it's going to take me about a month. Hi, Amanda. Oh my goodness. I've been thinking about you. Hoping that everything's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna probably February more. I might have some stuff in January probably, but probably starting in February because we're going away for 2 weeks in January. I'm so excited. We're actually going away New Year's Eve. So we're going away New Year's Eve. It's Jack's birthday on New Year's Eve. So we're just going to I live in New Hampshire. We're just going to Massachusetts. It's like 2 hours away to Cape Cod. And we have a timeshare. And so I booked a weekend, kind of a weekend. It's from the 30th, I think. Let's see. The 30th to the 2nd. So, yeah, whatever. Oops, there's, the 30th, which is Saturday to Tuesday. And it was
3 nights. And I used my timeshare, like, with a very small amount of points, and then $99 for 3 nights. And we've stayed at this place before. It has a full kitchen and everything, so we're just gonna relax and hang out, celebrate his birthday. And then in January, we will be married 15 years. So we're going away for 2 weeks. We usually go to Mexico, but it's just can't afford it, which is fine. We have a timeshare in Mexico, but it's just way, way too expensive. So we're using our other RCI timeshare points, and we're going to Virginia for 2 weeks. So that's exciting. We're staying in a super nice place, and just gonna get away. You know, it's been a rough year. It's been a rough year for a lot of people, and a lot of stuff. You know, and it is what it is. So 15 years. So we said, let's just get away, and we're going to. So probably we're leaving like the 13th of January. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done before we leave. I'm going to try to get some destashing done. But after we get back, between eBay and destashing, going on full force. I'm planning on, for the destashes, what I have been doing is the $5 bags. I'm going to keep those, keep them in my store, and just keep them running, add more bags, and I'm going to run specials. Right now the current is buy 4 get 1 free, so they're 5 for $20. And when I get back, I'm going to do a special. Probably for the 2 weeks before I leave, I'll do a special buy 5 get 2 free, so you get $25 for 7 bags. And that'll be like a medium flat rate box pretty much. So, and that's plus shipping. It doesn't include shipping, I should say. So that's what I'm going to do when I get back from the New Year's, you know, after the first of the year, before I leave for our other vacation. And then we get back at the end of January, and after that, gonna really, I don't want to list, my eBay store has been going pretty good. You know, it's a slow time for everybody, but it was doing pretty good. So I'm happy with that, and I'm gonna really push more, you know, for getting, I like to have, like, you know, 500 listings in my eBay store, and just keep that up and be consistent with that. And then I'll be doing destashes, tons and tons of destashes. And like I said, I'll run specials, and I probably won't only do the bags, but as I find bulk things or whatever, I'll probably do, you know, boxes or things like that. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff to get rid of, and then, you know, once I get it all listed and do all the destashing and stuff, and get it done, then I am going to, you know, restart. I'm going to continue with the eBay stuff, but I'm going to be much better organized than I ever have been. So 2018 is going to be a good year for me. Hi, Judy. How you doing? So glad that you guys are here, considering how late it is. My goodness, I just decided I haven't been on for such a long time. Been busy. You know, the holidays are kind of, you know, for everybody. But just busy doing stuff that I need to do and getting so much done. Yeah, it's been tough. You know, it's very stressful. But seeing my accomplishments and seeing what I've gotten done, is good. You know, I've you know, you get to a point where you just say, what have I done? And how can I get out of this? And how can I make things better? And that's exactly what I'm doing, is you know, as I'm making things better. Oh, hit my elbow on my computer. Making things better, making progress in the right, you know, in the right areas and stuff. And hi, he is doing pretty well. yeah, it's gear dies. I'm not positive that I do, but who knows? I have so much stuff, I don't know. But whatever I have for sale will be coming up in the next months. So keep your eye open. And I will be having a lot of dies because I know I have a ton of them. I got to get everything. I'm going to try to organize things by category and then be able to, get rid of things that way. But yeah, Jennifer, you asked, so Jack is doing pretty well, pretty well. Um, so medically, he's doing, he's got a lot of pain issues with his knees and things like that. But he's overall his health is considering his health is good. It's everything is stable, which is awesome. Every 3 months when he goes back to the doctors, it's always like, but his labs are good. The cancer is it's still there. It's never going to go away. But his levels are good. So the medication is keeping that, which is really awesome. And so, there's just lots of other life stressors and stuff like that. But we're both moving in the right direction. So it's really, really good. And yeah, this year was a tough year. And so 2018, I'm looking forward to a new year, and finally I think that I can say that I'm in a better place, and so ready to move on and to make things better. So it's good. I mean, I had so much progress with the weight loss. I had the surgery, weight loss surgery, and everything, and so that was really huge for me. And then I kind of went not with the weight. I mean, I've kept off the weight. I've fluctuated within 10 pounds, but just um, you know, emotionally, a lot of stuff. And so recently I've been really trying hard to get past things and to deal with things, and just realizing, I'm not getting any younger. And so, it's time to move on and to get things going in the right direction. And that's what I'm doing. So for me, it's getting rid of the clutter around me, which, I mean, it was something that happened. And so I, you know, am making progress in doing that and getting that stuff, everything down here and better organized down here, and getting it out of the living space. I mean, I'm ashamed of it, but it is what happened. And so the important thing is that I'm moving in the right direction. So getting rid of the outside clutter to get rid of the inside clutter. So that's my thing right now, is to get rid of all that stuff that was like, around me, and this way the stuff inside me is going to feel better. And that's what it is for me. And so, like I said, by moving it down here, I still have space to work and everything. I still have some things to move down. I'm almost done, but I still have space to work. I have, this area is going to be more cleaned up and stuff because we have a lot of donation stuff. So clean up this area. We have 2 couches back there too and stuff. So, different things like that. And then I have space to work down here. It's down here. It's no longer going to be up there in my dining room, in my living room. All that's going to be, the way it should be. And so if I don't want to be around it, I don't have to be down here, So whereas it was everywhere. So yeah, it's it takes a lot, and it's a lot like, okay, again, why do I don't want to do this anymore. So it's just making changes. So it's good. It's good. But so he's doing again well, considering. And oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, Judy. It's amazing, okay? So like all the stuff, I had tons of stuff down here, right? So I'm going through stuff and I'll open up a box and I'll say, what was I thinking? Okay, so I collect things in many different ways. And one of those things, and a lot of people, I dumpster dive. I haven't really been dumpster diving, nothing like I used to be. And so, yeah. And so I would open up a box and I mean, stuff, it would be from the dumpster. And I think, oh yeah, I'm going to, and I'd open it up and be like, what is this stuff? Why do I even have this? So donation, donation, donation. And, it again, Ruth and I we don't even go, we get together every week, but we really don't even go to the dumpsters that much. It's very, very infrequent. I was going several times a week, and it was just like, I had to have this stuff. I had to have, that's the other thing, okay? It's just like, have to have it. I don't feel like that anymore. I hope I didn't lose you guys. Sorry, because it said bad connection. Just because it's stuff, or just because, oh my gosh, I gotta save this from the dumpster because it's not like that anymore. So yeah, it's been a very interesting year in many ways, and so lots of growth and lots of things and change for the better for sure. So like I said, I really am excited to put bad connection again 2017 behind and jump into 2018 with both feet forward and just I'm gonna do this. I have done so much in the last month or so that things can only get better. So yeah, it is very good. And yeah, we had a call from I had a call from the police department the other night. Very scary. And they were looking for, they named this child who had the same last name as me, and no, same name as my husband. And they said, your grandson. And I said, oh, no. They said, he's 7 years old. And I said, oh, no, must be someone else. Not, because there is a grandson who is, my husband is the second, his son is the third, and then this child is the fourth. And so, but we haven't seen them since the child was 2. And we don't see the kids. That's another long story. We don't see Jack's kids or the grandkids anymore. So anyways, we haven't seen, and that's his son. We haven't seen his son for quite some time. And his son doesn't have custody of his son, the grandson. So when the police department said, your grandson, so-and-so, and I was like, no. And so then she said his name, so-and-so, in the fourth, and I'm like, oh, the fourth, well, there's only one, it's got to be. And I said, oh my goodness, yeah, oh, I'm sorry. I said, just time I didn't realize. And so I said, wait a minute, but I said, I'm like the step, this is like, no, I said, let me give you my husband's phone number. You call him because I don't know what's going on. I don't want to deal with this. And so anyways, it was just not I didn't feel it was my place with everything. So anyways, so they called him, and oh, so sad. The mother, we knew she's big trouble. She was being arrested, and they couldn't find the father, and so they were looking for someone or some way to contact. So anyway, Jack got the gears in motion, and he actually went there. They were still at the apartment where the mother and the kid lives, and the child is left alone frequently, and the mother admitted this in front of Jack and the police because of work. If you catch my drift, what she does for work. Anyways, so, and very open about it on Facebook, and yeah, not good. So the child is lives in a not good area of the city that they live in, and has been found wandering the streets by himself. Oh, so anyway, so Jack went there because it was going to take the father like an hour to get there, Jack's son. And so he went down right away. We were very close to where this was. So Jack went and picked up the child and, met with police and everything. And the mother knows who Jack is and everything. That's another whole story. Anyways, it's very complicated. But so Jack brought the child here, and Jack's son came and picked him up. He does see his son evidently. I don't know how often, but he was going to file to get custody. I don't know, but I hope that, well, the child being out of the mother's, sorry, it's reconnecting, okay. Being out of the mother's hands is a good thing. Being in the father's hands, it's okay. It's better. It's not 100%, but it's a lot better than being with the mother. And in that, it was so upsetting. But I can't. There's a lot of history with the whole thing with his kids and him. So, anyways, but he has my kids, my 2 girls, yeah. So it was a good thing that he was here and able to go and help this child. So that was a good thing, even though it was for a short amount of time. It was good. It was really, really good. And so the other thing is that today we were driving to Ruth's house, and I was like on my phone, and Jack's like, oh my gosh. And he pulls over. We were like more than halfway there. And this woman was like on the side of the highway, but it was all snowy, and she was like running in the snow. And Jack's like, oh my gosh, we gotta help her. And so we pulled over, and her car ran out of gas. So we brought her, like, it was like about 5 miles to the gas station, and she was gonna walk there, and it was freezing cold. And she said, my phone died, and so plug your phone in. And so we brought her to the gas station, and there was a police officer just pulling in. So she said, oh my gosh, I'm going to see if he can, bring me back. So sure enough, she talked to him, and he said, yep, no problem. So we were all set with that. So that was like, yay, saved someone else. So anyways, so that was a good thing. But yeah, so, like I said, my girls, they have their dad he lives far away, but, Jack is part of the family, and he's part of my family. So that's okay. That's okay, And yeah, so my daughter got married in May. Caitlin got married in May. And Nicole got engaged in October. Woohoo! So Nicole's getting married next November 4th. Very exciting. Caitlin's wedding was a very small wedding. There was about maybe 65, 70 people maybe at the wedding. But Nicole's wedding, like 150 people. So her wedding is going to be huge. They have a lot of friends. He doesn't have he's an only child. There's not a lot of family, but they just have a ton of friends. And we have about in my family with my 2 brothers and my sister and the kids. Although my parents' grandkids, my nieces and nephews, the great grandkids, I should say, they won't be invited. But so it's maybe about 20 or so people, just under 20 people on my side, with, my nieces and nephews, my daughter's cousins and stuff that will be invited to the wedding. And his family isn't very big either, but there will be 150 people. They do. So Nicole works at the hospital, and his mom works at the hospital, has been a nurse there for like 30 odd years. And they go to like 10 weddings a year. Like, so they know so many people. And Nicole's a charge nurse and has been there for like 6 years. And, she has like 30 friends or 40 friends coming or something like that. So it is so exciting. So they're getting married at the beach, like at a place that's right on the beach. it'll be November, but they're going to have it like outside on the patio area, but they have heaters and it's all that, and but it's overlooking the ocean, so that's so exciting. And yeah, so my other daughter Caitlin and I were like, oh my gosh, we got to plan the shower. It's like, well, obviously not for a while, but when I think about, I had Caitlin's shower and there was like 20 people that came to Caitlin's shower, and Nicole's shower is gonna be like 75 people. So it's like, okay, I'm putting money aside like a couple times a week, like putting, like every month I make sure I started in November putting money aside, and just to save up to be able to pay, which is just, it's so exciting. So the shower is going to be at like the same place that Caitlin's shower was and stuff. But yeah, it's so neat. So she bought her shoes for her. I said, you mean your shoes to wear with your wedding dress? She said, yes, Mom, I bought my shoes. I'm like, okay. So the girls in the wedding party, she's going to have her sister Caitlin, her cousin Sarah, which my sister's daughter, they grew up like very, very close. They're actually just 2 months apart. And so Sarah, and then so she just wanted the two of them, and then her fiance has 2 friends, and then his mother said, but you have to have your cousin, and so that would be a third guy. And so this cousin has a 10-year-old daughter, so the 10-year-old daughter is going to be the junior bridesmaid, so there'll be 3 and 3 on each side. So a small wedding party, but the girls are going to be in navy blue because that's what the colors they like. So her shoes are navy blue, so she's going to have a white wedding dress with navy blue shoes, and actually they're super cute. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's actually going to look really neat. So yeah, so my dress, I'm already thinking, like, I bought like 5 dresses for Caitlin's wedding, but I bought them all at thrift stores, and I didn't buy anything brand new, but the dress I ended up with, I loved, absolutely loved. It was purple. And that was the colors of the accent colors. The girls were in like a champagne color, kind of like, and so, or taupe. And so, for Nicole, because the girls are going to be in navy blue, I'm going to do like a gray or like a silver kind of color. So that's exciting. So I'm just looking at different things and seeing if I can, if I can find something. So, and also I'm thinking that I'm hoping it's going to work out. Because of the weight loss, I have a lot of excess skin in my belly area. And so I really want to have that removed. I had a consult last year, I think it was, and it just didn't work out. And so I think that I'm going to find, it didn't work out with this particular surgeon, but I'm going to have another consult. I'm going to look for someone else, because I wanted like this part and the lower part removed, and he was going to charge me $5,000 for the, it's like, I don't think so. So I'm going to see if there's like somebody who will do it. The lower part is covered medically, he said, but the upper part wouldn't be covered medically, which is really weird. So anyways, I'm going to see if I can find somebody else who, either it's going to be cheaper or something, because I'm not going to pay $5,000. And if I get the lower part removed and not the upper part, it's going to look like a muffin thing. It's going to be really weird. So anyway, so I'm hoping to have that. So I'm not going to be looking at any dresses until I know for sure if I'm going to be able to. I have lost about 150 pounds is what I've lost. At my, again, I fluctuate about 10 pounds, so between 140 and 150 pounds. So, and that was with the weight loss surgery, and it was the best thing I ever did. Now, I still have a tremendous amount of pain. However, now I had both knees removed, and the first knee I had it removed when I was at my highest weight. And the other knee I had removed exactly a year to the day after I had my weight loss surgery. Because that knee was, the reason why I had the weight loss surgery, I made the decision, is because I couldn't walk. That knee was so bad. I was in so much pain. And my doctor, who I adore, my orthopedic doctor at the time, not the one that did the first knee, it was somebody different, she said, I'm not doing it until you lose over 100 pounds. And that was the day my life changed, because I couldn't walk, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So I started the whole thing with the weight loss, did the whole 6-month prior program, lost weight before, and then just kept going. And it's not, I'm not, this is it. I mean, I am never going back. Never going back, so I couldn't have done it without the surgery. I had lost like 50 pounds before the surgery, and everyone's like, why don't you're doing so well? No, I need the surgery. I knew I did. And so, it's not easy, but it's okay. It's life. I used to think it's not normal to eat, this amount of food. It's because, they tell you can't hardly eat anything. It's not normal. Well, was it normal for me to eat this amount of food? Not for me. It wasn't normal. So what is normal anyways? Really? Come on. I mean, it is normal for some people to eat this amount of food. It really is. But, what is normal? So once I got that out of my head, that's like totally ridiculous. And I just eat frequently throughout the day. I may not be able to eat a lot all the time. I know what my limits are, and I really, thank you. Thank you very much. I've learned over time, I do get sick if I take that last bite when I'm like, oh, I'm really full. Don't take that last bite. For me, I can't do it because I will get sick. And I can't drink anything like with eating or before eating or right after eating. I can't drink anything at all. Aw. Well, I'm so glad that you came. Thank you so much, Judy. It is getting late, I know, but I'm a night owl. Thank you so much for coming. So anyways, I've learned all the different, like, it's just, yeah, it's 11 here. Oh, okay. Well, have a nice evening. Good night. So, like I said, I've just done what I've needed to do. Yeah, sometimes I go, ooh, shouldn't have done that. Sometimes I take 2 bites and I'm full. Sometimes I take, a little more. I still can't eat a lot, but, I do whatever I can do. And it works for me. And, so the pain, I had the other knee replaced. I still have a lot of pain in my knees, but, and I have really bad arthritis. I have pain in my back. I have a lot of pain. So do like millions of people, aging and, in their 50s or even younger. But how I deal with pain or how I can take the pain now that I am 150 pounds lighter is a lot different. So, it's different. It's so different. And again, it's not so much weight on my body to be able to, to make the pain be worse. Again, it's kind of weird because it is bad, but I can handle it a lot better. So it is okay, and I do, like I said, I do want to get that excess skin removed because there are issues. That's a big thing with the weight loss thing, is that you have all that excess skin and it does cause problems. So I'm looking forward to hopefully getting that done before the wedding, and then buying the dress after that. So, but if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I mean, if I can't get the whole upper and lower part done, I'm not all that sure that I'm going to do it, because the lower part, just getting the lower part, that upper, right underneath this part, to me, it's going to just be emphasized. So I'm not sure, but I am going to get another opinion and see what happens. So yeah, so lots of exciting things coming up this year for sure. Lots and lots of exciting things. Again, I've, made that turning point. I'm planning on, my eBay stuff, on really moving forward with that, listing more. I've already listed more, and it shows my sales have gone up. I'm not like, selling 10, 20 things a day. Some days I don't sell anything. 3 to 5 things in a day is good for me, and it's not every day, maybe 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm totally happy. So maybe, 20 things a week, maybe 15 to 20 things a week, that's okay. You know, that's okay. I'm totally happy with that for now. Do I want it to be more? Yeah, sure. The minute I increased my listings, I started selling more things. So, and I just haven't had time to focus on it, just trying to get things done here. So, like I said, after I'm not going to do much before. I don't want to do too many listings before we leave because I'm not bringing leaving for 2 weeks for Virginia. So I'm not bringing stuff with me to ship. I'm going to bring it to Ruth, and Ruth's going to ship it for me. So anyways, I don't want to list a lot of things. Oh, well, the girls are in navy blue. So I don't really want to be in navy blue because the bridesmaids are going to be in navy blue. My eBay is Sue0530. That's my eBay. Well, yeah, it's still under Sue05. It's actually, let's see. My store is called something else, but I think that you can. I lost. Oh, here we go. Let's see. So my store, I think you can still access it from Sue0530. Yeah, you can still. It's called. I wonder where I see where my store is. Let's see. I think it's Scrap Lady's Treasures or something like that is the name of my store. My eBay store. It doesn't really matter because again, you can still, let's see. Where do I see that? I don't know. Oh, right here. I bet you it's here. I'm looking. Let's see. Must be a way to, let's see. I know there's a way to see it. Here, let's see. Somewhere. Right here? Maybe. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted, I don't know. Personal preferences. No, I don't know. But I just know you can access it from Sue0530. See, I have 3 things. I sold 3 things this weekend. And now is not a good time at all. It's like really, really slow. The week before Christmas is, or weeks before Christmas is really slow. So there's somewhere that I can access this information. I just don't know. Oh, wait. Let's see. Anyways. Honestly, it's silly. I don't even know. Oh, visit store. Look at that. I think I can do it. Let's see. Yes, I did it. Scrap Ladies, and it comes out as Scrap Lady space S. It doesn't put the apostrophe S. Scrap Lady space S Treasures. That's the name of my store. Yay. Yeah, I don't have very many things listed right now. I had well over 100. I have a ton of things that didn't relist, and I'm not sure that I mean, I can relist them. I just don't want to leave a lot of stuff for when I'm on vacation. So I might relist a few things because I have about maybe 40 things or so that weren't set to relist and they ended, and so I just need to probably just go in and say relist. So I just didn't want to put too much on before vacation. because I'm going to have to bring all this stuff to Ruth's house so that she can ship it for me when it sells, right? When it sells, that's what I say. So, yeah, so that's basically what's been going on with me. I know that I'm not on here all that often, and Ruth and I have been doing videos, but we hang out every week. We've just been spending quality time together because her and I have another channel together, and so like I said, I've been literally working 8-10 hours a day, just doing this stuff and everything and getting it all done. So I'm getting my hair cut this week. I'm getting this cut. This is what it is. The hair that is unruly, difficult to deal with. So I love Groupon. Do you guys love Groupon? I love Groupon. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're awesome. I bought the girls' birthday present through Groupon, which was like 6 or 8 months late. We did a glass blowing thing, so I bought a certificate for us all to do glass blowing. You can get really cheap prices. And then I bought their Christmas present on Groupon. Yes. It's a gift certificate. And I don't think I should say what it is. I don't think they watch me. I know they don't watch me. Why would they watch me? Anyways, but I don't think they do. But I did get them a gift certificate on Groupon. It's a good one. So I did buy their Christmas present on Groupon. And I just bought myself a certificate to get my hair done because I don't have a regular hairdresser. Like you can tell, I don't go to the hairdressers that often. I think it's been a couple years since I've been to the hairdresser. No, actually, it was Caitlin's wedding. We all went, to get our hair done for the wedding. So that was the last time I got my hair done. So yeah, I need to get it cut. It's bad. It's grown really long. I mean, for me, that's long, but anyways, and I just wanted to do something. So Groupon had a special, and they always have specials, like with extra coupons and stuff. So they had, on like beauty and stuff like that, an extra 25% off coupon. So I have a certificate that's a $45 value for a wash, cut, and blow dry and style for $17.25 because I'm super cheap. Oh my gosh, I'm super cheap. And I know that Ruth's daughter Michelle, she cut it the last time, which was awesome. I love it. However, I don't have time to go there to get it done, so I'm going locally. Yeah, it was $45 value on sale, and then the extra coupon came out to $17.25. I'm super cheap. So I just want to get it done before we're having a family Christmas party on Saturday. And I just don't have time to go down to, anyways. I'll have Michelle I'll have them color my hair. I'm not getting my hair colored there. I haven't decided if I want to I think I want to get colored, but I don't know. So, I have a lot of gray. I don't know why. I'm not sure why I have so much gray. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyways, so yeah, it's so staticky. It's like, so I don't know what I'm going to get done, but it'll be a surprise. So I'm going to call tomorrow and hopefully get in sometime this week to get my hair done. It's not going to be anything drastic because that's just not me. I don't know. My hair is so lifeless. It's just so lifeless. Yeah, it doesn't have any life. It needs layers, and so that kind of gives it a little bit extra. But I'm a, wash it and don't even dry it, go kind of person. Tie it up in a ponytail, and that's it for the most part. So it's just time for a little something different, a little something new. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, so Groupon is really awesome. They have stuff you can buy, good prices. I always read the reviews. I'm a big review person. I read the reviews when I use my timeshare. Like, I go on to TripAdvisor and read the reviews. I'm huge on that. I got to see what other people say about it. And, a lot of people will just say, oh, bad things, negative reviews. I see that like on TripAdvisor about places that I go a lot. But then I read like maybe the reply from the management or what the review actually was. Like, oh, I read a review on one of the resorts we were going to go, and they said the activities were really lame at the resort. And this was like in November. Well, okay, it's kind of like off season, and I would expect the activities to be kind of lame off season. And there was like, we were the only people there for bingo, and they asked us, well, do you want to just have the prizes, which was candy, instead of playing the games? And it's like, yeah, just take the candy, whatever, I don't know. It was like, that's a bad review. Okay, sorry. So, that really doesn't, I say, okay, that's not going to stop me from going to this place. So, but I do, I'm big on, what other customers, and I try to write reviews, when we go places, if I really like the place, or, if there's something really super bad, but I won't write anything like really horrible, but I like to read them, so I'd like to know, and I'd like, if other people would like to know, hey, this place was really cool, it was really good, yeah, somebody said something bad about it, but I didn't find those issues or anything like that. So that's what I did with the hairdresser place. It got like 5 stars, and so I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. I had a hairdresser. I mean, I only went to her like once or twice a year, if that. But then she moved around to different, because they don't always stay at the same place and stuff. She was renting a booth, and they moved around, and I kind of lost track of her. So, yeah. So I'll see what happens. I guess I'll look at some styles and see, but it's not going to be anything major. I think, like I said, I think maybe just like layers, and so that if I do decide to blow dry it, something more than this will happen, because I blew dry it this morning before I went to Ruth's house, and this is how beautiful it came out. Not, yeah. So I think if it just had layers, it would be better. So what else is new with me? Not much. Just been, doing the stuff I gotta do. Trying to get on track. Looking forward to the new year. And is anybody doing anything really cool for New Year's Eve? I am. I'm going away. We're not going to, like, a New Year's Eve party. We usually have the parties at our house when New Year's Eve, because it's Jack's birthday, but fewer and fewer people come. And I understand, it's kind of like, they don't want to go out and travel because, there's crazy people on the road a lot of times and stuff. So, yeah, so we're just going to go to this place. I actually have looked at, I love to cook, and so I just really haven't been cooking that much. So I've been pulling up recipes and stuff for just different kind of easy things, but different things to make. And the other thing is too, is like my eating isn't, so it's hard to like really cook like a lot of stuff. So I'm going to try to make like a few smaller things, like kind of like appetizer type things, and just make like little bits of several different things, so that this way I can just kind of like grab and munch. And I like those kind of things anyways. It's kind of fun. So I was looking at, let's see, I'm going to look at my email and tell you some of the things that that's not where I want to be. I want to be here, and I want to be Gmail. So I'm going to tell you some of the recipes that I had copied down. Here we go. I'd sent myself, I copied the links to a bunch of recipes, and I sent myself all these recipes. Of course, they're like 50 miles down on my list, because I have like eBay, everything is like, I have 5,050 emails, and probably about 4,500 of those are eBay. Yeah, because they get, all right, so here we go. Me. I sent myself emails. Copy the links. All right, so here's one. This one is steak frites, which is fries, bites. So it is flank steak, and you use olive oil, rosemary, Dijon mustard, kosher salt, and the thick French fries. And you wrap the steak, the flank steak, around the French fries. And then you have like looks like a little drizzle of some kind of sauce, probably with the honey mustard. Looks really good. Then I have, let's see, what else did I do? Oh, crab cakes. Crab cake bites. That's another one that looked really good. Yeah, crab cake bites. And then I love finger foods. Love finger foods. Crab rangoon. And let's see. And then I also did a couple of drinks. So this is called, it's with champagne. And it is champagne jelly flutes. I mean, it's, okay, so it's got, I didn't even know what it had. So it has three packets of unflavored, obviously it's going to be cut back like tremendously, unflavored powdered gelatin, sugar, dry sparkling wine or champagne, 2 cups of sparkling pale white grape juice, okay, and raspberries, and half and half. So you prepare an ice bath in a large bowl and set an 8-cup. Okay, so you put a 8-cup measuring glass in the ice bath. Oh, just to chill the champagne flutes. That's silly. Okay, so sprinkle the gelatin evenly over 2 cups of cold water in a medium saucepan until it softens. Add sugar and cook over low heat. So you're making a simple syrup, it sounds like, with sugar and the gelatin. Then pour the gelatin mix into a measuring cup ice bath. Okay, stir in the sparkling wine and grape juice, and then you pour it. That's interesting. Pour half a cup of sparkling wine mixture into a small bowl. Refrigerate. So it's gonna, it's not, it's a gelatin. I get it. So it's not a drink. It thickens like a gelatin. Wow. That actually sounds, because you know what? I can't drink, I'm just going to watch this. I can't have a lot of carbonation. So, you know, I like the soda, like Jello shots. I know. Oh my gosh. I think so. I think so. That's so funny. I never even put that together until I was just like, what the heck is this? Yeah, that's what I think it is. Oh my gosh. So the carbonation, because of my teeny tiny stomach, carbonation really is not good. So if I have soda, a lot of times it sits for a long time before I drink it. But once a week when I have that soda, I don't usually drink it right away. And I sip on it. And so, yeah, the video's not playing, but that's okay. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like it's Jello shots. Oh my gosh. But it looked like really cool. So yeah, so that seems like something I'm probably going to make, because I think that'll be fun. And then, let's see. Spinach and artichoke dip. Oh my gosh, love it. And then roasted garlic shrimp cocktail. I love, you know what? I'll probably just end up getting a shrimp cocktail ring and call it a day, and not even worry about making anything with the shrimp. I love shrimp, any shape, form. I love shrimp. But this is Jack's birthday, so I have to think about him too, don't I? It's not about what I want. No, he likes shrimp too. He loves shrimp cocktail. So this is actually just, let's see. So you just buy the shrimp uncooked, and then when you let's see. It looks like, okay, so peel the shrimp, place olive oil, and roast it for, yeah. So you just roast the shrimp for shrimp cocktail instead of, just the regular. You roast it with garlic and olive oil. Man, and then you just cool it off and just eat it. Oh, I love shrimp cocktail. So yeah, and then let's see if I have any others. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do the champagne jello shots. That's so awesome. I know. And then roasted garlic bruschetta. Oh gosh, that's another, like, yum. Yeah, I just went on and typed in New Year's Eve recipes. I don't know, and they were all from Food Network actually. So okay, so this is just the crusty bread. We've done this before, and you take like a whole garlic with all the cloves in it, and you cut it in half, and you just roast it. Yeah, high society jello shots. No kidding. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so you roast the garlic in the oven, right, in the whole, thing. And then you pop out the garlic cloves, and you just rub them on bread. And they're like mushy and stuff, so they just leaves. Oh man, that is so good. So that's super, super easy. And that's just yummy. But I don't eat a lot of bread, so that's the other thing for me. Maybe like on a cracker or something like that, or you can even spread the garlic. It shows that you just spread it. But yeah, so when I eat stuff, like I don't eat a lot of pasta or anything like that, because it's just bulk in your stomach, and for me, bulk, it doesn't work for me. So I'm not sure whether I'll do that one, but I might do it for, like, I could eat it on crackers or something like that. That would be really good. And then this is, let's see, cone oil. What is that? Let's see. This one is, it's taking a minute. Cone oil. No, it's not cone oil. It's cone ollie. Cone ollie. So it's ricotta cheese. It's what are they called? Those pastries with the cream filling. Cannoli. That's why it's cone oli. It's CONE. So what they're using is the sugar cones, ice cream cones, instead of making your own. And so it's got the ricotta cheese, the cream cheese. Oh man, yeah. I don't think I'll do that. That's really good, but again, so breads and pastas. I don't eat rice. I can't eat rice at all. That's like, forget it. It doesn't go with me very well in my stomach. And a lot of sugar stuff, I'm just not. That doesn't always work well with me either. So I'm probably not going to do that one. And this one is hello. Bacon pork pops on lemongrass sticks. So I'm not sure that I'm going to put them. I'm good. I have not been around I've been around, but I have not been socially around. Haven't had time. I do watch your videos and your listing challenge. You have gotten me so moving with. You have no idea. You've got me so moving with eBay. I truly, like, it's awesome. Things have slowed down. I think they probably have for a lot of people. I know. I've been. In the beginning of the video, I was telling how I've actually been reorganizing and decluttering, and I'm focusing on getting all that clutter out of my living space and into my basement. And so I have been working tremendously hard at getting that done, and I'm almost done. And yeah, so it's really good. My eBay sales have I've didn't open an eBay store, which is really awesome. And I don't have as many listings I want to, but that's okay because I did increase my listings and my sales went up right away. It was crazy. I mean, I don't sell every day, but I was just saying how I sell maybe 4 days a week, and it's a start. And I plan to, in January, actually it's going to be probably closer to February, really go, because I have so much stuff in my basement. This is where I am now. I moved down to my basement. I have all my stuff down here, like tons of stuff, but I'm going to start going through boxes at a time, one box at a time. It's the only way I can do it. And then just list. And yeah, I finally have some good goals. I finally made some really good progress. And it's watching your videos, your YouTube live, watching other people too that have really made me think I can do this. And you guys have so helped me so much. It's opened up a whole new thing for me, which is really awesome. So I was just chatting about, I'm going away for New Year's Eve. It's my husband's birthday. And so I was chatting about the different things, the recipes I've been looking at, because I'm going to do a lot of cooking while we're gone. And so this one is bacon, ground pork, and you mix it all together with a whole bunch of other stuff. And you put it on the lemongrass sticks, which I'll just do like skewers. So it's a ground pork kind of sounds with bacon. Sounds really good. So that is bacon pork pops. And then let's see, what was the next one I had? Let's see. My computer's like going really slow because I have like 50 million windows open here. So yeah, so I am definitely, I was chatting with everyone saying I'm finally like moving in the right direction. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. I have a tremendous amount of stuff, and tremendous. But I've gotten rid of so much stuff. It's like amazing. I still have so much stuff, but that's okay. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. But it's, again, I'm decluttering my areas, my house, and in the process, it's decluttering. It's inside and out. That's what I was saying. It's like kind of an inside out kind of thing. And yeah, so as I go through boxes, eBay stuff, I can list it. I have my stuff that I've sold, or that I listed is in. I have these IKEA shelves upstairs. I'm going to move them down here at some point. But I have things, and I have bins in the shelves. And so when I list something on eBay, I put it in one of the bins, and then I list on the site. Yeah, I list on the eBay listing, and I don't know if anyone else can see. I think it's something that I can see what bin it's in. So when I sell something, I just go to my eBay page. Oh, bin number, boop, go upstairs, pull it out of the bin. It's right there. I know exactly where it is. So that really has worked well for me. I'm not searching for things. Everything is like I do have a box of things down here of things that I've listed, that I haven't brought upstairs, but it's all right here. So yeah, but putting it in the bins it's like, oh, where's this, where's that, because I've sold things. And actually, interestingly, I sold something. I was in Pennsylvania at the beginning of November, and I sold something while I was there. I never found it. It was here, and my husband was here. He was that's when I organized all the stuff before I left, when I knew that he was going to have to ship things for me. And so that was one thing that I had forgotten about. It had been listed for a long time. I never found it. Never, ever found it. So yeah, that was like, I'm going away and he's gonna be shipping my things. If I don't have it organized to say, okay, that's in bin number this, here it is. I had everything prepped for him. I knew that there was no way that I could do it. Yeah, but yeah, and I said, I think that item is in the dining room. He's like, I'm not tearing the whole dining room apart to find those things. There were screens for a computer, privacy screens, these big 22-inch things, and I got back. I sent the person a message saying, I'm away and I'm going to be back in a week, and I will ship them when I get back. And she was very understanding, no problem. I got back and I couldn't find him. So that more or less also motivated me to, okay, I can't have stuff everywhere in the house anymore. So that motivated me to start moving things. And my dining room is now completely clear of stuff. It's a dining room again, and my living room is about 60 to 75% clear of stuff, and it will be done in the next 2 days. So yeah, so I never did find those unless they're in the living. I haven't gotten all the way to the end of everything in the living room yet. All right, Amanda, take care. It was so nice seeing you. Big hugs to you. Love you too, sweetie. Thanks for coming. I'm going to be signing off in a little bit. But, yeah, so that did... those items may be still in the living room because I haven't gotten all the way to the back of the living room yet. But I will do that in the next couple of days. So I ended up just sending her a message saying, I am so sorry, but the items are missing. And I don't know. They were in... They're flat. They're privacy screens. Like I said, they're big 22-inch privacy screen things. And they... were in flat boxes. Could they have gotten thrown away at some point? I don't know. I had them for so long, and I had them when I listed them. I know I did, obviously. But then after that. So if they're in the living room, it's been a while, but I will message her back again. I mean, I refunded her right away, obviously. As soon as I got back the next day when I realized I couldn't find them. So if I do find them in the living room, if they are, when I finish going through the rest of the stuff in the next couple of days, I'll message her back and I'll relist them. And if she wants to purchase them again, I will, put them out there for that. Yeah, it was like $60, $70 or something like that, plus shipping. So it wasn't, it was a good price, kind of good price considering I got them for free out of the dumpster. But I don't know. The only thing I can think now is they could have fallen behind the couch, which I will, like I said, I will find them. They weren't in the living room, but they could have gotten put there because I know a lot of stuff got moved around. So it is what it is. No harm, no foul. Didn't get a negative, and I did. I did. It was like, I'm sorry, and refunded, and it just water under the bridge. Learning as I go, definitely, and just improving things, and that's all I can do. But yeah, I have tons and tons of stuff to list, tons that I've had for years, that I've gotten in many different ways and just have never listed it. And so now when I come back, I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks, leaving the 13th of January. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. So I don't want to list a ton of stuff before then, because my friend is going to have to be shipping everything for me. I'm going to bring all the stuff to her house, and I don't want to be bringing like tons and tons of stuff. So I'm kind of letting things like lie for a little bit, and then when I come back, I want to get my store consistently 500 listings consistently. And well, okay, so I'm going to start with 250 because I got like up to almost 150 listings at one point. And so my first goal will be 250 listings consistently, and then obviously moving up from there. And which I know that I got almost 150. I know that I can do 250, and I have that much stuff here, sadly. So yeah, so that's my first And again, when I got my listings over 120, I started getting sales pretty consistently, almost every day, not quite every day, but still, I was like 3 to 5 things in a day, 3, 4, 5 times a week. So, that's and I know the more I list, the more I'll sell. So, yeah, so it's pretty exciting. And I go to the Goodwill outlet like once a week. I didn't go this week with my friend because she wasn't able to go, so I went to her house instead. But I'm not buying as much, first of all, and I'm not buying junk. Well, yeah, sometimes it's junk, but I'm more careful about what I buy. That's for sure. I'm much more selective. And I was saying before how I just like, yeah, it's weird. It's true. I mean, this is the first time that I've gotten that many listings, and it just really, really changed. So, I know that 2018 is going to be, 2017 was, it's just one of those years. A lot of things going on, and so I'm definitely mentally in a better place, and yeah, I'm feeling like, this is possible. This is really possible, to really to do this. And so um I eh, whatever, I mean, I have goals. Like I said, I want to get to 250 listings and then to 500 listings. And monetarily, it's, whatever. I don't have necessarily a monetary goal right now, because whatever the extra, is, I don't know. It's just, it's more about getting the listings and yes, getting the money, but I don't have a set figure. Like I want to make, $5,000 a month. I don't have that. And, so whatever the money is coming in is good. So, and I mean, I have things that I need to use the money for, like my daughter's, wedding, which I'm not paying for. Thank goodness, because there's going to be like 150 people. But I do have to pay for her bridal shower and, for the dress, for different things like that. And I've never been at a point in my life where I've been able to, I mean, this is my second marriage, and I've never been financially, like, really personally. My current husband was had a very good job. He's disabled now. Unfortunately, things drastically have changed financially. We're okay. We're much luckier than tons of people who are both on disability, for many different reasons, but we are in a much better situation than a lot of people. Is it like it was before when he was working as a software engineer? No, it's not. However, but I'm in a better place now, financially, because I'm making better decisions. I a lot better decisions that I've ever made. And so, I was able to pay for my other daughter's bridal shower, which I never imagined that I would be able to, because I depended on him for the money. I was on disability, but my money was going to pay the essential bills, which is what happens. I don't even see my disability check. It pays my mortgage. And so, very fortunate that I'm able to do that with so I don't have any other money. I don't see any money because it just goes into the mortgage account and it pays the mortgage. That's how we are able to live. His money pays for the rest of the bills, the car repairs, all those different things. And so the money that I make off of eBay and D-stashes helps pay the extras, the extra medical bills that, you don't even think about, that your insurance doesn't cover everything all of a sudden, and things like that. And so, and then also the extras like the wedding stuff and, things like that. And so, that's what I do it for. It's not, we are going to make enough money to, 100% live. No, that's not what it is for me. Will it ever get to that? I don't think so. I don't know. Who knows? In which case, then I would go off disability, because that's just part of the whole thing. You can't be on. You can only make so much money. But and if I made enough money on eBay to go off disability, I would go off disability in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if I made the money that that I'm allowed to make and then some, I would not be taking the money from the government if I didn't need to have it. So, but again, the extra certainly does put me in a position where now that I can't, that we don't have the extra income of his full-time job, because he has cancer, he can't work. There's many different things going on, and so we don't have that extra money. It's like, yeah, this is what supplements those things that happen, that before he was giving me, oh yeah, you can, you need to have gas, you need to go here, you need to go there. It's true. It's very interesting, because even when he was making a lot of money, we didn't have a lot of money. I mean, we did whatever we wanted to do whenever we wanted to do it, and bought whatever we wanted to buy whenever we wanted to buy it. But it wasn't about saving money for us, because we traveled a lot. We went to Mexico a lot, and we traveled, and we had whatever we wanted to whenever we wanted to. But now we think about things before. I have to sneeze. Sorry, hold on. Oh my goodness, sorry. So now it's like, okay, I got this coming up. Yes, it's true. So it's like, now I oh my goodness, I have, like, whatever, something coming up, that I have to, it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go down and, get some stuff ready, do some de-stashes, and do some, and sure enough, boom, there it is. I have the money for that thing. So yeah, it's a different, and again, not a lot of people can, can do okay and keep a house. And, the thing is, I say that, he was a software engineer making all this money before, and we did everything we wanted to do. Now, our income has, like, plummeted. However, not a lot of people can take that cut and still, the mortgage hasn't changed, the utility bills haven't changed, the car insurance hasn't changed, none of those bills, the income has gone, but none of those bills have changed. The necessity bills that you don't have a choice to have, but we're still maintaining. So that doesn't happen for a lot of people. We don't have all the extras that we used to have. That's okay. We still travel. We have another timeshare, that RCI timeshare that is a lot cheaper, and we're able to, and it's the same kind of thing. We went on vacation last year, and it was like, oh my gosh, I gotta, it was a month before vacation. I got this vacation. I know that I'm going to want to do a few things, and we travel very frugally as it is. I mean, when we go somewhere, we always use our timeshare, and it's very cheap. And then, but we don't go out to eat and things like that, because for me, it's not really worth going out to eat with the weight loss surgery and stuff. For me, my stomach is so small. It's not worth me. I mean, we share a meal if we do go out to eat, but it's not something I enjoy as much. And so, we cook. And so we don't, again, we travel very frugally. And so it's like, oh my gosh, so here it is, a month before vacation, I gotta, like, pump up my de-stashes, because I need the money to, put aside for that. And so that's what we do. And yeah, so it is really, you adjust. You adjust is what's really what we did. And you know um it's, we don't have, our cars are paid for. if he was still working, I would have probably replaced my car long before now. It's 11 years old, but because we can't afford a car payment. We don't want a car payment. I mean, we really technically can't afford it. I don't think. I mean, we might be able to afford a small car payment, but I don't want that. So my car, it's got 130,000 miles on it, which is really not a lot for, as cars go. And I drove it to Pennsylvania and back. It's fine. Yeah, every once in a while, maybe once a year or so, we might have to put like $500 into it. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a car payment. I don't care. I'll keep that thing until, I've had it since it's had 7 miles on it. And it's always had oil changes. It has always been maintained. I know exactly what's been done to it. And so, it's 100% worth continuing to put money into it, as long as I'm not putting like a ton of money. But, even if you're putting $1,000 in, repair bills into it for a year, it's like, pff. So, hi. So it's not, like I said, you learn to adjust, because I think about, how much he was making that, and how do we do that? Well, you figure it out, you totally figure it out. Yeah, and again, the eBay, the D-Stash, has helped me to be able to, I don't count on him for money. Like I said, I need, oh my gosh, I need the money for, my daughter's bridal shower. Oh, I got to sell more stuff to pay for that, because I can't ask him for the money because he doesn't have it either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's, yeah, it's really, it's really, changed, and it does, just because you have all that, it doesn't, the more you have, the more you spend. So, you learn to live, in your means, and we've been able to keep the house. Yep. Okay. So we'll probably need a new roof. We will probably have to take out an equity loan for that. But again, that's something that we're going to work out, and we're going to figure it out. And, so we've been very, very lucky to, maintain and to be able to still live in the house and not have to sell the house and things like that, and to still do what we want to do. I mean, we traveled, I went away with Ruth in November for a week. We split that. That wasn't very expensive. And then, he and I went in August. We went for 2 weeks. And then we're going for 2 weeks again in January. But again, we plan, and I know what I have to do to be able to do stuff like that, and it works out. So, yeah, and I still love, I go with Ruth to the Goodwill outlet, by the pound, once a week, and we enjoy our time together to do that anyways, and then we both are, looking for things to sell. No, I was talking about that earlier. A little bit, but not very much. Not much dumpster diving anymore. It's just, it's interesting because I'm going through my stuff. I was, some other people were watching earlier, and I was like, I've like, been getting rid of a lot of stuff. And so it's funny because I was doing so much dumpster diving before, and I had to save everything. Oh my gosh, this can't get thrown away. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. And so I would have stuff down here. I've had stuff down here forever. And so I'd open up boxes, and I'd be like, what was I thinking? Why on earth did I have this? What was I thinking? And so, and I would just donate it. I've donated like 6 or 8 carfuls at least. Carfuls, like boxes full, boxes. My car has been full. And so basically that's a lot of that stuff, which is what it should have happened with it from the companies or the places that I've got it from. And so I had it at the time. I would collect it. Yeah, it's just, so I would collect it at the time thinking, I'm going to do something with this, or I'm going to sell this, or whatever. And yeah, there's certain things, obviously, yes, that I have sold, and it has worked out really well. And I still have some things from dumpsters that I'm going to sell and that I can sell. I just haven't, done it. But But there's a lot of stuff that I got from the dumpsters. It's just stuff. And so donating it is really, and I've actually done a few things on Facebook. I've sold a few things on Facebook, and I had like 3 huge boxes of Christmas decorations, pretty much all that I got from the dumpsters. And so they were like big moving boxes full. I could barely fit them in my car. And so I sold them for like $30. There was so much stuff in these boxes. This woman was buying it for a man who had gotten divorced, and the ex-wife took everything. And she was just so overwhelmed at how much stuff she was getting for that price. And she actually didn't, she was like, oh, and she was counting out the money, and she got to like 20 something, $25, $26. And she's like, oh, wait, let me I said, no, I'm done. You're good. You're totally good. She goes, what? I'll go to my purse to get the rest. I said, no, I'm good. Really, I'm good. And so, yeah, I did make some money off of that. It was, however, she was just like, what? How can you? It's like, no, don't worry about it. I need it gone, And so I've done that, a few times with some things. It's just like, even some paper and envelopes and stuff like that. I had some stuff that I sold to a lady who worked she worked in a drug rehab program, and they made cards and things like that. And I had tons of paper and cards. And so it was the same thing. It was like boxes of it. It was like $20. And she's like, what? And I said, yep, here. And actually, you know what? I found more stuff that I was going through today. Here, let me just give you the rest of this. And so, yeah, sure, I'm making a profit of it, which it is. But, also it's kind of like sort of partially donation too. But it's stuff that I've brought I've been donating to Savers, because I just, that's works out for me. And just tons and tons of stuff. And like I said, it's stuff that's where it should have gone in the first place. So I was the middle person. But no, I'm not dumpster diving. I don't like, not even once a month sometimes. Not even, I was going like, several times a week. It's just not what it is. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it's true. I open boxes and say, what? When did I get this? Like, where, what? I don't even remember buying this, or I don't remember where I got it. I buy the stuff that I do buy. I buy like at yard sales. I'll buy like boxes and boxes of stuff. And then, and I would buy, I should say, that's past. I would buy, in bulk. And then I would just put the boxes, not even look through everything. And then it would be like, what the heck did I buy? Most of the time it was good, but sometimes it's like it. So, and it's, did I pay more? So am I losing money? Did I pay for a lot of this stuff? And that's a lot of times my husband will say, how much did you pay? What are you donating? And you know what? The money, first of all, and I don't even know, if I did pay for things that I'm now donating, well, it's water under the bridge. Okay, it's paid for. It was paid for years ago, chances are, and it's done. It's gone. And the other thing is, that's a big if. I'm not sure, because I never pay a lot for anything. I buy like in bulk, and then, what I sell or what I can sell, usually, if I've sold it on eBay, I've already made my money, like, back again, for sure, on the few things of that lot that I sell, and then the rest of it. So it's not about that anymore. It's about, just really dealing with the stuff. And so, I'll be like, just don't look at the stuff. Just just help me bring it to the car. Don't look at what I'm getting rid of. It doesn't matter. I've just made the decision, don't second guess me. That's a big thing. It's like, don't second guess me on this. It's like, what are you doing with this? No, it's going. I've already decided. Okay, I've made the decision. Don't question me. So that's my thing. It's like, just let me do this. And he's learned not to say anything anymore because, it's yeah. Again, I look at it, I decide it's done, it's gone, and so it's okay though, because it's just stuff. It's just stuff. And so yeah. And even, the couple of times we have gone to the dumpster, it's like, no, not gonna take it. Just not gonna do it. And it's not anything that either one of us can use, or it's not something that will sell. So it's going to stay in the dumpster. And, or maybe, like, actually there was a bunch of costumes a while ago. And it's like, yeah, I can sell these. And then I just opened up the box and was like, oh, no, I'm not going to sell them. I donated them. So that was okay, because no, I didn't make any money off it. I didn't pay for them. But I sent them off to the thrift store, and it's like, that's what the store should have done in the first place. So, I was that middle person for them. I brought it to the thrift store for them. Could I have saved it maybe to make some money off of it? Maybe, but that's okay. So there are things, sometimes it's like, yeah, okay, this can be donated, but we don't go enough to the dumpsters anymore to really, it's just not, it's too cold. And I know I went all last winter, I believe it was, and it was so cold. I know, I was with Ruth. Yeah, her and I went a lot. We went all last winter, and it was really cold. And I don't know, it's really cold. It's not even as cold as it could get. Let me tell you, it's not terribly cold. I mean, 30s, that's not really that cold, considering, it can get way below zero. But it's just, no, it's too cold. I don't want to do that anymore. Oh, no. I don't know what I'm getting that for. Anyways, hopefully that didn't fit. So, yeah, I'm, like, so different about things, and it's good. So that's why I keep saying 2018 is going to be good, because 2017 is ending on a positive note. So 2018 can only start on a positive note, and it will. Yeah, it's been, it's been a rough year, physically, mentally. It's been rough, but it's all getting put in the right place, and getting moved to the right place. So yeah, it's really, I told Jack his Christmas, well, I did buy him a couple of things. We don't buy each other really Christmas presents, because basically we get what we want throughout the year, but I did buy him some really neat t-shirts and a couple of puzzle things and stuff like that. So, but I said his Christmas present was that he was going to have a living room. Yeah, exactly. So he's going to have a living room, which he hasn't had for a year. The last time we had our living room cleared was last New Year's. So that's very sad. Well, part of it was we were just moving things around. He's like, just put it in the living room, just put it in the living room. And it just piled. So, but that's done. So from now on, when I get things, when I go to the Goodwill, and when I go to the Goodwill, this is what I have. I'll show you. So this is what I come back with whenever I shop at the Goodwill. I got these bags at Savers, as a matter of fact. I have these 2 boxes behind me because we were fixing computer stuff, and these are donation boxes, which are going out tomorrow. But these are the bags that I use right here. So, hook them onto my cart. They are grab bags. They're awesome. So they hook onto your cart. You can use these when you go grocery shopping or anything. So they hook on like this. I have 2 of these bags. Okay, and they go on. And I can fill these up, and then I just bring them in the house. All right, so these are my 2 bags, and that's it. I don't very often have a lot more than that. I can stuff those up. And so when they come in, they're going to come downstairs, and I have a dresser over there that is going to be like, if I can't unpack the bags right away, because I like to have the bags empty for the next time that I go. If I don't want to deal with it right away, I have a dresser. I can put the stuff right in the dresser, and that's it. It's not even going to go. It's not even going to go in the living space. It's not even going to go upstairs. So that's my plan of action, that it's just going to come right down here. If I get anything from the dumpster, if we happen to go dumpster diving, it's going to come right down here, unless it's, an article of clothing or something like that. Same thing with the clothing that I get at the pound. If I have to wash it, it's going to go right in the washer. So basically, definitely not going to deal with or do what I had done this past year. It's just not going to happen again. So it was too draining on me and on Jack, and it just was too much. So again, I think the most important thing is learning from bad behaviors, and making them better. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So it's, like you said, not looking back, looking forward. It's not about the, oh my gosh, what have I done? And I already did that. I already had that party. That woe is me and bad is me and I can't get out of this. And I already played that game, or no, it wasn't a game. So I already went to that pity party, and I'm just gonna plug in my phone here. I already went there, and it's gone. The party's done, and we're gonna have a new. There we go, just in case. Yeah. This phone is awesome because it doesn't, like, the battery doesn't die anymore. I got a new phone because my other phone was not charging. So, anyways, yeah, definitely, not going to I'm making better choices, and just dealing with things better. So yeah, it's all good. Well, it's pretty late. I think it is, I don't know what time it is. It's 12:05. Yeah, it's getting near my bedtime. 1 or 2 is usually my bedtime, sometimes 3. But anyways, so I've been on for an hour and 45 minutes, and I'm so glad I came on, and I'm so glad everyone came on to join me, that did, and I truly appreciate you guys. You are awesome, and I will hopefully be doing more videos. I know I will be doing more D-Stash videos coming up, and I'm going to have, right after Christmas, some big D-Stash videos, a whole bunch of D-Stash videos to get those done. And then the next big round will be starting in February. I'm going to be having D-Stash after D-Stash. It's going to be good sales, big sales, good prices. Just, I need to get rid of the stuff, and so I'm going to be whatever I can to do that, to offer you guys a great deal. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much for being here for me, for listening to me chit-chat all this time, and you guys are all awesome. So everyone have a great week, because it's technically Monday right now. In my neighborhood, it's Monday, and Christmas is a week from today. So if I don't come back before Christmas, everyone have a great Christmas, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.